Good day everyone, we are Group 4 and this is our Rice Farm Information System. Rice Farm Information System is a database type of information system that aims to help farmers and the other people who are into the rice farm industry decide what seeds to use in a particular season. Information such as compatible soil, fertilizer, insecticide, and machineries are also included here. Our group decided to use Microsoft Visual Basic 6 to implement this application because we're all familiar on how to use it and we're also familiar on how powerful it can be to develop efficient applications.
This is the view for the general users. We have the tool menu, the main, and the view items. For the view items, we have 4 tabs, the fertilizers, machine, insecticide, and seed. For the fertilizer tab, if you double click the item, you can view the information about the fertilizers, the soil compatible to the fertilizers, as well as the supplier. In the machine tab, if you double click the item, this is the supplier for that particular item, and then there is the price for that particular item. For the insecticide, the same, there is the informations, the pest, as well as the suppliers. And for the seed, actually, the seeds, the fertilizer compatible to seeds, the soil name, the insecticide, as well as the supplier. This is the view for the supplier tab. The supplier has 4 menus: the main, the view items, the manage items, and the edit profile. For the manage items, there are 2 things that can be done by the supplier. He can add item, he can remove item. Example, ammonium, let us try to remove this item. Remove, yes. The ammonium is removed in the fruit grower supplier. Let us add this item, add, then we will be asking for the price, for example, 3,000. Add, okay, so yes, this is now the new item that we added to the supplier. This is true with the machine, insecticide, and seed. You can also edit the profile of the supplier. Edit 45, then save, then yes. Okay, manage items, edit profile. This is the screen for the system administrator. We have 5 menus: the main, view items, manage items, edit profile, and add admin. For the manage items, we have 7 tabs: the supplier, fertilizer, pest, soil, machinery, insecticide, and seed. This particular form can be used to add, edit, or delete an item. If you're going to take a look, we have 2 buttons here for importing data as well as for exporting data. For importing data or for exporting data, we can export this data from the list view to the Microsoft Excel by clicking the exporting buttons. There you have it. This is the exported data from the list view. For the importing data, let us have an example for the fertilizers. We have now the example CSV files, wherein we have 3 records to be imported: the fertilizer A, B, and C. Let us import that data. Import, selecting the CSV files, the fertilizer, open. These are now the new data of the fertilizers. Another features of the system is the edit profile. We can edit the profile of the login administrator. Edit, Marvin James. Then let us say the record is updated. For the add admin, we can add a new admin for the administrator. Add, the the beauty of the system is there is an error trapping. If they're going to click the save buttons, it has an error trapping that will ask the user to input a particular data. My Alan Salcedo, username is Alan, then let us say that the record has been updated.
These are the main menu of the application. These are the feature sets. Summary the feature set. It would be having a main menu, seed information view, supplier for the suppliers and items. Those highlighted in yellow are removed or added. The use case suite is arranged based on the three major categories of the users. Each of them has different level of access to the applications. The administrator, the supplier, and the general users will be highlighting those removed and added features of the applications. So we add an administrator. So the administrator can add another administrator which is not part of the initial designs. The view and select seeds compatible for certain seasons are removed, and also the gallery and the view information about the developers are also removed. Same with the suppliers, so if it's removed, the user cannot also view the gallery and the information of the general users.
Our test cases have a specific format, like as follows. First, we've got the title, then we've got the purpose, why we have this test case, prerequisites, which are assumptions while running the test case within the program, test data, which is input into the program to form part of the test case, and then steps, how this test case is tested. So for this example, we have supplier login, purpose. Sometimes our purposes are formatted as user stories. In this example, as a supplier, I need to be able to access the system with my login credentials in order to do supplier-specific tasks. So our prerequisites, we have a program that is set up and the system can be opened or activated. Our test data is the sample supplier login, which username and password are the same, Lindell. So for the steps, we open the program, we input the sample login and password, the application's landing page should show up, then we verify that there are 4 tabs on the top part of the screen: main, view item, manage item, and edit profile. The user profile and the supplier name should also be visible. In step 5, we could also check each tab to ensure that it's displaying correctly. So for the purposes of logging in, I believe this is a pass. Other test cases will be included in the documentation to be passed separately.
For the bugs found, the export to Excel have some issues, like exporting a 2x and 1 is blank, and for the feature improvements, generated reports for the admins and how to address out of stock items, and also adding a 2 admins, the regular and advanced admins. Advanced admins are for those that can add users or another admin and suppliers, and for the regular admins, have all admin privileges except for adding users. Hello guys, I am Jean Arislareosa.
This is Myvin Simaykes.
I'm Samuel Pasamon.
And I'm Christian Joy Panaga, and this is our Rice Farm Information System.